Hello, thank you very much for coming by. Now, this video is inspired by a comment made by YouTube account Evil Candy, who made a comment during a live stream, and I didn't want it to be lost. As Watchtower are really doubling down now on their two-witness rule, and they're saying we're not backing down from it. We are keeping our two-witness rule. And just to remind everyone, it applies to adults being raped. It applies to domestic abuse, and it certainly applies to childhood child molestation, sexual abuse, all the stages of it, the obscene stages of it, right up to out and out rape. Now, the interesting thing is, although they say they insist on two witnesses, their own illustration proves that they see that they usually are not two witnesses to child abuse. That these things take place in private, one on one, very sadly. And that's another way of terrorizing and intimidating a child, of course. So thank you to Evil Candy, pointed this illustration out. It's from the Watchtower publication Learn from the Great Teacher, 21st Century Children's Book, and chapter 32, How Jesus Was Protected. So I think some of you will know where I'm going, but let's lay it out. So the stories of how Jesus was protected as a child, and then we come to this picture of where they're showing it. I understand that where they're coming from, to give a child a sense of power, and if they're able to say no, you don't do that. But unfortunately, that's not always possible, because within the fight or flight reflex, there is also a freeze reflex. So not everyone can even with practicing and being supported with, encouraged with that. They can't always do it, especially those who've already been abused. Remember, a predator can pick out those who've already been abused. It's like some wild animal, like a jackal or something, knows the weak ones to pick out, and they just have this ability to spot children that have already suffered. That's nothing against the children at all. It's sickness upon sickness. I'm sorry, it's nothing, no responsibility of the children. So we have this horrible Watchtower illustration. I don't like looking at it, but what are we seeing here now? Other people have pointed out in the past that, hey, this guy is wearing like formal clothes, very witnessy clothes. So we're in a private setting. It's the girl's room. So someone has been able to access to get through to her private room. So this is someone known to her. He's on her territory. There's him, there's her, and she's clutching her doll. So my heart breaks seeing this picture. Um, well, what isn't in the picture? What's not there? That's right, a second witness. I'm guessing they're not going to count the doll as a witness, are they? No. Sorry to be facile in what I'm saying, but so sickening, isn't it? But Watchtower have put this illustration in a children's book, and there is no second witness. They are saying, hey, this happens in your private territory. It can happen in your private territory. Someone they do acknowledge that. Yeah, it can very well be someone Most cases it's rare for it to be this awful stranger. No second witness. So they're laying this out, and yet they're saying, oh, you have to be two witnesses. There have to be two witnesses. You can't have it both ways, guys. You cannot have it both ways. You put her in her bedroom with adult. One adult, not two adults. Because even you acknowledge, even you in your non-caring stupidity, even you acknowledge that it does not happen usually with more than one person seeing it. Yeah, there are times there's more than one, some sickos get together, but usually it's that one. I'm sorry, I don't know how to, at what point I should just stop saying the same thing over and over. But look at it. Watchtower here is your illustration against your own two witness rule. Okay, thanks for watching. Thank you very much to Evil Candy for pointing this out. Bye.